Um, this is Eleanor Barton, Chapter 3, Segment 1, Neurophysiology, the Generation, Transmission, and Integration of Neural Signals. The Laughing Brain. There's a woman named Deirdre who has seizures and medication and doesn't work. So doctors put tiny wires through her skull to see exactly where the problem of the seizures was coming from. And when they did it, Deirdre started uncontrollably laughing, even though nothing was funny. And Deirdre's behavior demonstrates that even a mental process as elusive as a sense of humor is a product of a machine. So, neurophysiology is the study of the life processes of neurons. In this chapter, we'll see that neurons are information processing devices, taking in lots of information, analyzing that information, then passing along the results of that analysis to other cells. We'll learn that information flows within a neuron via electrical signals, while information passes between neurons through chemical signals. Ions are electrically charged molecules, anions are negative, cations are positive, and the ions move in between the intracellular fluid and the extracellular fluid via the cell membrane. The cell membrane keeps some things out and lets some things go through. Selective permeability is the property of a membrane that allows some substances to pass through but not others. Diffusion is the spontaneous spread of molecules of one substance among molecules of another substance until a uniform concentration is achieved. The concentration gradient is the variation of concentration of a substance within a region. Electrostatic pressure is the propensity of charged molecules or ions to move via diffusion towards areas on the opposite charge. Equilibrium is the point at which movement of ions across the cell membrane is balanced. The Nernst equation is a mathematical function predicting the voltage needed to just counterbalance the diffusion force pushing an ion across a semi-permeable membrane from the side with a high concentration to a side with low concentration. Action potentials are very brief but large changes in neuronal polarization which are propagated at a high speed along the axon. Hyperpolarization is an increase in membrane potential. Depolarization is a reduction in membrane potential, aka the inside of the neuron becomes less negative and more positive. A threshold is the stimulus intensity that is just adequate to trigger an action potential. After potential is the positive or negative change in a membrane potential that may follow an action potential.